Tony, thank you so much for doing this with us today. Well, first, let's talk about why it's so important for CBS News to host a town hall with Artemis II, Celebration of Heroes.
You know, Sharon, so much of what we cover on the news, what you cover on the news, is inherently controversial or divisive in some way. But this Artemis mission, they said it was for all humanity, and all of humanity really seemed to rally behind it. And so it was really special for us to cover something that was unifying in a very big way for a change. I couldn't think of a better town hall topic than to have all 4 astronauts in there and to have kids, the next generation, asking the questions.
Yeah, and it was really wonderful, too, when you guys talked about the astronauts coming and the roar, the applause that you got from the students. It is crazy. I mean, they really kind of are like rock stars.
They really are. And one of the funny parts is when they were up there, it's not like they have their phones with social media and they're checking. They don't know how famous they're becoming. They don't know the extent to which on that little planet that they're looking out at, floating in the blackness of space, everybody is watching them. And then they landed, and it was their family members who were like, you know, you can't really go to the grocery store anymore. You're going to have to talk to people. You're famous now. But it's welcome because of all the fame and all the ways to use it, they really use it to inspire.
And they're inspiring so many, I mean, older, younger people. Let's talk about that incredible moment where astronaut Christina Cook actually, when she brought out a very special gift for our special hometown hero, our little hero, Jack.
Yes. Commander Jack, right there from the Atlanta backyard, and we flew him up here with his family. He's 5 years old. We first met him when he watched the launch of Artemis II. He was so excited. He had a spacesuit on at the time. It got a little scuffed up. So not only did he get to meet Christina Cook, his favorite astronaut, and give her a big hug, but we arranged to give him a gift, which was a new replica spacesuit in the orange, exactly like the Artemis astronauts had, and they signed it as well. Now, somebody on this team here is a parent because they know that what does a 5-year-old care about a collector's item, quote unquote. So we got him 2 spacesuits. We got him the one he can put on the wall, and then we got one with no signatures that he can get dirty, wear for Halloween, and just enjoy. Like they say in sneaker culture, it's one to rock and one to stock.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And what was the atmosphere like when he got that with all of you there? Because I know as a viewer just watching, it just like took my... It just grabbed my heart. I was so like emotional. Yeah. I don't even know why. It's not even my kid, but just seeing how excited he was to see his heroes and to get that from them.
Sharon, you're not alone. We had an editorial meeting and afterwards talking about this show, the Evening News, and people said they had cried. Vita right here, our stage manager, said she cried. My wife called me and said that was so sweet. She cried. So you're in good company. I think it's just the pureness of his love for space and for the astronauts. And when he saw that it said NASA on the spacesuit, he said, it says NASA on there. And like just his voice and his love, it shone through.
Yeah. Do you think moments like this move the needle for a younger audience to really gravitate to science and even to news?
I do. I think these are really proven moments that can be watershed moments in the history of a country or a planet. And they were in the 1960s. There were moments when the whole world turned their eyes skyward. And it was a bomb in a difficult time. It was a soothing moment. And a lot of people went into the study of science and engineering as a result. So absolutely. I would be shocked if at least one of those kids from that audience today did not live out their dream of becoming, if not an astronaut, then somebody working in space.
Indeed, indeed. Before we let you go, any final moments that you want to share with us, something that probably resonated with you while you were there at the town hall with these young people?
The young people were all great, but the astronauts were particularly good themselves, and they had one message really for all the kids in the audience. It's a message for adults as well. We look at them and we see an astronaut crew, the 4 of them. They're in a capsule. They're in Orion. They say from their perspective, looking back on Earth, just floating there in space, that we're all a crew. We're all on this capsule. And if you think about that, it's true. And people walked away with it. And I think if we can hold that lesson in our minds, we'll all be a better people and a better place.
Yes, we can. All right, Tony, thank you so much, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you, Sharon. Talk to you again soon.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.